Jeff Swanson is being inducted into the Montrose Sports and Community Hall of Fame class of 2021 for his outstanding athletic achievements in high school and college. Jeff is a 1980 graduate of Montrose Hill McCloy and a 1985 graduate of Saginaw Valley State University. Jeff grew up in Brentwood Farms on land that had been in his mother Carol's family for 50-plus years. He met his wife Tammy, who used to stay with her sister Brenda in Brentwood Farms, where the two would meet, fall in love, and then marry. In 1987, they built their first home on land owned by Carol's family. Jeff's parents, Eric and Carol, lived in Brentwood Farms as recently as 2018, before selling the home they had built in 1959, and are now splitting their time between Fenton and Florida. Carol is a 1958 graduate of Montrose. Jeff's sister Jill Swanson Dean, a class of 1983 Montrose graduate, lives in Jacksonville, Florida, and is married to Jeff's former 1980 classmate, Steve Dean. Jeff played football and basketball in high school, but it was in track and field where he certainly excelled. Jeff placed second at the Class B track meet in the pole vault, clearing 13 feet 10.5 inches, an outstanding achievement that after 41 years still stands in the record books at Montrose Hill McCloy High School. Incidentally, Jeff lost in the state finals to an opponent from Tecumseh that he would face numerous times during his collegiate campaign. Jeff never lost again to this worthy competitor. Jeff excelled at academics as well and was a member of the Montrose High School National Honor Society. His high school track coaches were Bill Keebler and Ted Bebo. He credits Coach Bebo for the support provided to make it to the state finals. He also gives a special nod to Coach Keebler with inspiring him to work on his pole vaulting and that he could be the best pole vaulter in our school, league, county, state, and even the nation. Little did he realize at the time that Jeff would do just that. Jeff entered Saginaw Valley State in the fall of 1980 and became part of the team that rewrote the record books for the university's track team. Jeff was a 4-year varsity letter winner for SVSU. He was on teams that won the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference championships in all of his 4 years on the SVSU team. He was also a member of the 1982 and the 1983 SVSU Indoor and Outdoor National Championship teams, as well as the 1984 Outdoor National Championship team that was runner-up to Azusa Pacific. Jeff was an individual All-American for SVSU in 1984, placing 3rd place in the pole vault at the NAIA Championships in Charleston, West Virginia. The 1982 and 1983 National Championship teams were the first teams inducted into the Saginaw Valley State University Cardinal Athletic Hall of Fame in 2010. Jeff and his teammates were inducted along with 11-year NFL player Eugene Marv, who Jeff spent time in the weight room with. Jeff remembers his Saginaw Valley coach, Doug Hansen, for being highly motivational in a Lou Holtz kind of way before major competitions and for always stressing the 3 Ds: determination, dedication, and discipline. Jeff received his bachelor's degree from Saginaw Valley in 1985, then went on to work for Lockhart Chemical in Flint, Michigan. He held various positions in inventory management, purchasing, and logistics, working alongside his wife Tammy's beautiful and warm soul of a mother, Jerry. He received his master's degree from Central Michigan University in 2001 and took a position with General Motors, where he is currently the portfolio manager for quick service oil and chemicals based in Grand Blanc, Michigan. Jeff also had an outstanding coaching career. After college, Jeff was hired as the Flushing High School head track coach. The team highlights included nearly beating the Beecher Class B state champions in a dual meet, which came down to a narrow loss in the mile relay. He also had 2 individuals qualify in the 100-meter and 1,600-meter at the Class A state championships. After his initial year as the head track coach, Jeff stepped down to focus on his family and career, but he continued to coach the pole vaulters at Flushing High School for over 30 years. During his tenure at Flushing High School, he turned out 2 outdoor state champions in 1990 and 2009. In 2004, Jeff had 3 individuals place at the state meet, earning 2nd, 7th, and 8th place. He also had multiple all-state individuals and state finalists. Jeff was credited in 2004 as having the premier vaulting team of the Greater Flint area and the state of Michigan. Jeff and Tammy have 2 children, Erica and Tyler. Erica is a 2013 graduate of the University of Michigan Flint and currently resides in Miami working as a graphic designer. Tyler tragically passed away in a car accident in 2003 at the age of 11. Tyler was a skateboarder, a budding musician, played multiple sports, and spent many afternoons with his friends playing basketball and swimming in the family pool. Jeff and Tammy purchased a scoreboard in Tyler's name at the elementary school in Flushing where he attended. Tyler will always be remembered for his cheerful outlook on everything, his deep care for others, his closeness to his sister Erica, and the ability to make friends quickly. In 2014, Jeff and Tammy built a house on Squaw Lake in Linden, where they spend their summers on their pontoon boat, entertaining friends and watching Erica's numerous puppies, as well as staring at those renowned Michigan sunsets from the deck overlooking the lake. He often looks back on his fond memories of Montrose, where the pride and character and people of such an amazing community played a significant role in defining his athletic success, his ability to cope with such a profound tragedy with the loss of his son Tyler, and his perspective on life's beautiful moments. Being nominated and inducted into the Montrose Hall of Fame is one of those beautiful moments, and he is forever grateful. Congratulations to Jeff Swanson for his outstanding accomplishments in the sport of pole vaulting, and we welcome him to the Montrose Hall of Fame Class of 2021.